the stereotype, I guess, in the trucking world is that it's a rough lifestyle. It's very difficult to stay healthy because you're at truck stops, you're in and out, and depending on what they feed you. I know I went on a ride along with one of our drivers for our company, and I spent 8 days on the road with him. And I think it was after like day 2 or 3, I thought, my gosh, how many more ho-hos can I actually eat for breakfast before I am too big to, like everything was going up. My ankles were swelling up. It was a disaster because it was so in and out and quick, and they're just easy snacks to grab. And obviously, if I ate that many ho-hos, it's because they were good and I liked them. But I know that health and wellness is something that's a big deal for you. So talk to our audience a little bit about how you stay healthy while living the trucker lifestyle.
So, I actually got into this industry with a severe dietary restriction that I don't have a choice in.
Oh, so you were one of the lucky ones. Congratulations.
And I am allergic to dairy, so I can't eat 90% of the things in a truck stop.
There goes the ho-hos.
It helps. It does.
Yeah.
But what it does do is it makes it incredibly hard. I had an incredibly hard time at first trying to figure out what to eat or where I could get food. And honestly, it's still hard. So one of the main things that I think is the most important is making sure that you have some way to keep things cold on your truck. So whether that's a refrigerator or it's a cooler because you don't have an inverter, which I have done even recently, it takes effort, just like taking care of a dog takes effort. You got to take care of yourself. And sometimes that means taking care of your cooler that you have in your truck. And you're putting things in it that are going to kind of give you the nutrients you need. There is not a lot in potato chips, okay? And there's not a lot of good quality nutrition that comes off the roller grills in the truck stops. And I think that's just something we have to keep in mind. And sometimes I think some drivers just need to draw that hard line and say, you know what, no more. No more. I am not going to, the only thing I'm going to buy at the truck stop, which I did once, I made this rule for myself. The only thing coming out of the truck stop for me is water. Is the only thing I'm buying from the truck stop. And I did that for several months until I built that habit that I was going to eat things that were better for me, that weren't just attractive for me. So I think one of the main attractions to like truck stop food is the immediate gratification of eating it. So they are snack foods. They are ones that were designed in a way to like literally hit our dopamine receptors like when we eat them. And it's horrible for us. And so it's gonna constantly create that craving for that rush of gratification in some way. And I think a lot of drivers look for those easy things because we are struggling with problems at home or feeling lonely or having a bad day. And our job is hard. It is stressful. It will challenge many people in many different ways. And sometimes it doesn't just end that day. It keeps going for sometimes weeks and months. And this is where we need to realize that also the things that are putting in our body are also affecting the way that we feel mentally. And so in order to take care of that, I think it's important to get things like eat your vegetables. There's no vegetables in the truck stop besides maybe like broccoli and carrots. They don't sell vegetables. They also really don't sell fruit. The fruit that they sell is terrible.
Shelby,
And,
would veggie sticks count?
Huh?
With those veggie stick things, the like chip type
The
veggie.
potato chips?
Well, no, like the veggie ones, right? Are those work?
Those don't count as vegetables.
Because I'm feeling guilty right now about my ho-hos as we're talking. I'm feeling really guilty.
I think heart disease is huge.
Yeah,
It's the number one killer of truck
Yeah.
drivers.
Yep.
Not only that, the number one killer of people in America.
yeah.
But I don't think truck stops are doing us any favors. They are there for the kind of impulse purchase. And we have to recognize that. And I promise you spend that little bit of time to meal prep or to make yourself a meal on your truck instead of getting whatever it is in the truck stop. One, you will feel so much better. It's just taking that initiative.
Yeah.
And it'll serve you better in the long run.
Thank you for watching that clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more clips like that, please click here.
Or if you'd like to check out a full episode, click here.
And don't forget to subscribe to us on
YouTube.